So as usual, I got bored being in the house and I wandered off for a camping session, and I went over to the Isle of Bute to visit Mount Stuart because I was born this year. So I feel like they're my ancestors, my peeps, you know? I really enjoyed these woodlands and riverways. It's so beautiful, so scenic. Love it. And the trek through, I enjoyed. I had a lot of fun hopping over the little riverways and stuff. It was knackering, having to fling my bag over and then jump over after.
This is a nice wee bit.
It was good though. After this lovely calm, nice weather, you see, there's a storm the next day, so it gets pretty brutal. And I end up having to get a lift by police in the back of a police van and take a random Tai Chi lesson. Yeah, it gets crazy. So yeah, enjoy my video.
This is a really lovely bit. And off the track. I'm like right in the thick of the woods. But if I'm right, when I come out over there, I should be near the sea, so I'll get some good views and a quiet area to be, hopefully. Obviously I've never been here before, but apparently on the map it's close to the sea. So, oh wait! Whoa! I really fell. Been right through, I'm absolutely puffed, right through the thick of the woods, and I should be coming out of the sea with no roads, a quiet bit with no roads, and seeing how views and all that jazz. Oh, you can see it, you can see it! Ah, I did it! So much for being geographically challenged, I fucking did it! But hopefully, this should be a wee quiet bit with no roads, right next to the sea and the woods and everything else, and that burn's just a wee bit down there if I want to go back up there. And the mausoleum thing should be over there somewhere. I can't wait to just stop. I'm absolutely knackered. Oh, it's roasting. Ah, yeah boy. It's just wee pathways, so there's no roads. And I get some good views in the sea too. This is a cracking bit. On your side, the Stuarts. I think that's the mausoleum bit earlier, the graveyard bit. Just do that way. Nice, very nice. Just goes into the sea. This is lovely. Oh, I'm glad I've done that big trek. I'm absolutely cunted though and really sweaty. Oh, I need something to eat as well. I've got to make a cup and some food. But look how lovely. This bit too. Just a wee walkway going up that way, but as I said, it's absolutely detailed. I've just walked through all the way through the woods to get down here. But I'm glad I was right, because I'm not exactly the best at finding where to go. But the mausoleum's over there, the graveyard bit for the Stuarts, so I'll go and see some dead peeps.
I didn't manage to get too many pictures here at the Stuart Mausoleum. The lady next door came out and we had a good conversation about a lot of different things.
Hello.
She gave me permission to camp nearby, and as you can see, her little cat came by to visit me.
You've been nosy at my campsite.
She also warned me that a storm was coming, so by the end you'll see me looking rather drunk.
What are you doing? Okay. Hi. Hi. Oh, you're lovely. Hello. Oh, hello.
It really is stunning. I recommend to anyone who loves nature and beautiful scenic spots to visit Mount Stewart. It really is amazing. I'm not really one for following trails unless I absolutely have to. So I didn't follow trails on this one, I'd just done my own walk, my own way. So I probably made it a lot longer for myself. But there's some trails and some interesting things about Mount Stewart for you to see if you do decide to visit. I'm more a fan of going my own way, more isolation, more nature vibes for me than following more public areas. These views are absolutely stunning. I could have stayed there for the rest of my life, honestly.
Are you back? I'm just going back into the woods, wee buddy, so I'll see you.
This was the first time using my teepee, so I was quite excited.
Oh, getting there. It's lovely. Next to the bum. It's a decent wee thing. It's bloody roasting it though. I had to come out, and I'm only wearing my fleece and my joggies. I've not even got a jacket on. These boots are helping though. Don't remember the last time my feet were warm and dry, especially going camping or out and about in adventures. So I was getting soaking and freezing. My toes were going white, but these boots are brilliant. I've not had cold toes since I got them. But aye, it's decent. That's obviously where the stove bit will come out, and there's like a wee air window bit this side, and then around here there's one for this side. So I think I'll have the stove over there when I have the stove on, and I'll lie this way so that there's like space there for stuff, stove, and then I sleep in here. So I think it'll do me nicely. It's so bloody roasting in there though, without anything. Cushy for the night.
I absolutely love my teepee. Love it.
It's actually a lot of space as well. Like I don't feel pure cramped like in the wee tiny tent. It's easier to get in and out in that. And obviously I can see the sky. I'm roasting, but absolutely roasting. I've got that bit still open and all, but I'm going to shut that soon and just keep this end open. I'm going to have a munch and that, chill out. Because I'm short, I fit in everything. I think it's supposed to be like this way you lie and then the stove will there, but I can lie anyway. Got a tarpaulin to lie on. Got my underquilt, and I've got some other stuff in my bag that I don't need right now because I'm not freezing. Got my torch, got my tablet, got everything. It wasn't even that heavy to carry really, everything that I needed. So, I'm cushy. I'm dead chuffed. I love this wee teepee. It's so cosy in here as well. I'm going to be alright. Right next to this big tree. And the bums away all that bit. Wattle's doing that bit. There's so much room for activities. I can't believe how much space I've got. I thought it was going to be a lot smaller than this. I thought it was just going to do like one person. But it's ideal. The stars are out as well. You'll not be able to see them in this, but they are. Don't know if you can. No. But aye, got loads of space. I'm going to sleep over here so that I can put my head out the door. I feel like I'm outside. But that here is so cosy, by the way.
And after such a calm, lovely, peaceful day and a calm, peaceful, lovely night, the morning was treacherous rain. And very windy and very cold. So it was time to pack up and get heading a 2-hour walk to try and catch a bus into Rossie, town of Bute. But the timetable was wrong on Google. It was the time for during the weekdays. So when I got there, I had to wait another 2 hours. So that was 4 hours in the cold London rain. When I finally did get a bus into Rothesay, there were no ferries on, and there were no buses on to Ribaddock to get the little ferry over to Collintray to get back over to Dununway. So I was pretty stranded. I was hopping about cafes and different spots, drip drying. I was even trying to find somewhere to stay for the night, couldn't afford it. And then I went to a local community centre, and a very kind lady said that I could sit and watch their Tai Chi lesson, I believe it was called. So I was like, yes please, thank you. And I put my phone on charge, and I put my bag up and my jacket up to kind of drip dry a bit. And I ended up getting called up to like take part in the lesson. So I ended up doing a free Tai Chi lesson with a group of very friendly, lovely strangers in a community centre on the town of Rothesay. So to those people, thank you very, very much for your kindness. And the local lady then after that lesson went with me to another place where I could get a coffee and sit and wait for the next ferry update. And unfortunately, there were going to be no ferries on. So I went to the ferry place, asked if there was like any chance there would be any later, and they couldn't tell me that. So I basically had to go to the local police station and ask for a lift to Ribaddock to get the little ferry back over to Collintray to go from Collintray down to Dunoon. It was an adventure, definitely. What a day. What a night. And then what a next day. What a night that night. Because I had to get a lift from the police to Collintray. And then from Collintray I had to get a lift from there to Dunoon. Aye. It was a very, very long, cold, wet day. And if it wasn't for the kindness of the people in the community centre, I would have been absolutely miserable. I'm pretty sure. They made the day so much better with me doing a random Tai Chi lesson. That's one of my favourite memories of ever going camping. Just what a time. What a time. Oh, there's me. That's me at the ferry at Collintray. Bye. Bye, Butte. Thanks for having me. It was amazing. What a time.